Hey, Gavax here. So, we got some cards. We knew of them a few days ago, but now we know their stats. We know what the big masters are coming with. We haven't seen the limited yet, and maybe EA will put it out tonight, but I kind of want to do this video, but like, hey, what you should do tonight maybe to prep, what to think about, what to maybe take advantage of as it's dropping, and how to make coins off of this promo coming tomorrow that we know is coming and have known for a week. So, I've talked about a little bit of this during Market Monday, but I kind of want to wrap it up and give more of a bow tie on it. So, before we get to the cards, let's go through and see what our sponsor has to say today. Rock Bottom Coins is the #1 place to get your Madden 21 coins. Let me redo that. All right. With a framed sponsor, Rock Bottom Coins is the #1 place to get your Madden 21 coins. If you make coins for my videos, sell them to Rock Bottom. If you're buying, use my code GUTBOX for 15% off. One of these days, I'm going to be flawless. I swear I'm going to nail that one of these days. Anyways, Rock Bottom for sure, 15% off. All right, there it is. Speed, acceleration, agility, carrying. So not like overwhelming stats at this. Obviously, you can power them up to get that 90 agility, 88 speed. You know, you can go the Cowboys chem to get 1 all the way up to +2. You can get Sprinter for another 2. So technically, maybe 92 if you're insane at this point, but full Sprinter is kind of crazy. And I don't even think you could do that on a full Cowboys theme team at the moment. It might be, it might be close with all the other team chems now, but yeah, I don't think so. So, with that, Zeke, how does he feel? How does he look? How does he touch us? I mean, I think it's a pretty solid, like, all-around back, right? I don't think anything really stands out here. It's nothing amazing. The things that's going to be crazy might be these chems, right? Jukebox, Closer, I just want to make sure I nailed it, and Reach for it. Now, this is a good chem. This is a good chem. This one is sadly a waste of AP. What the game, Superstars were so cool last year because it was like, oh sweet, I got these free ones. But this year, sadly, it's a little bit of a downer because the AP system, Closer, reduced zone objectives in the second half. It's essentially a waste of an AP on the card, and you're like, dang, I wish I could like deactivate on it. So like basically, the best way of getting him is to power him up and then just throw the Jukebox and what was the other one? Jukebox and Reach for it onto the card yourself. So it's going to cost you the same amount. It is cool to try it out for maybe people who don't have these the funds to maybe try out for a lot of these Jukebox for the training points because it's expensive as fuck. So for that, it's cool. I'm just sad it's like less efficient and it's not as good if you've already got like a solid team and you kind of want to you want to fit them in there for a few, but not an overpriced running back. But overall, what do I expect his price? I would say it's going to be similar to what we saw with Honey Badger and Lamar, where it's going to be like starting off maybe 400K, but I can see that kind of sliding down to 270-ish, maybe even lower. Running backs aren't as valuable, even though we look at Barry Sanders, just because he's such a game changer, difference maker, and expensive to get. So I could see that being his price. All right, let's go on to the next card before we get more into the promo talk. Myles Garrett was also revealed. If you want to look at him, he has Edge Threat. I can show it to you guys if you don't believe me when I say that. Edge Threat, the Unpredictable, and is that Stonewall? No, I can't recall. No, that's start the third and fourth down with half your stuff. What it's called, ability. That doesn't matter. All right, let's go here. It is called, all right, so Edge Threat is one of them, which is like the most important one. So it's good he got that one. He has the Unpredictable, which is the squiggly lines. There it is, squiggly lines, Unpredictable. And then he has the stop sign. Mr. Big Stop. Start third and fourth downs with half your pass rush points. So, worth it? He's a little underwhelming from what I thought he was going to be when he got this card, but 91 power move is nice, especially with Edge Threat. He's going to get a lot of pressure. Speed 79, I did think it was going to be better. I'll probably stick with my Justin Smith if we compare these two. Set 85 block shed on Myles Garrett there versus Justin Smith. What does he have on his block shed? Justin Smith has been the best player in my defense. I mean, I don't even know if it's comparable. He's gotten so many sacks for me. It's basically changed the outcomes of the game. Block shed on Justin Smith is 91 on my team right now. So that's boosted up, I think, 1, maybe 2 at most. So yeah, 91 block shed for Justin Smith. And he has 85. But you could probably get that up to like, 87, 88? That ain't bad. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little disappointed by Myles Garrett. But you know what? don't hit people in the head with helmets. Okay? So, let's talk more about this promo. I guess I should show. We already know what the other cards are going to be based off Mutt leaks. We got Minka and some other trash franchise cards. Lions. A tune on the Patriots. Ugh, a 99, more like 6-9 would be cooler. And then a bunch of low-end cards that are coming. So, let's go take a look at the sets. Those other cards are going to be like 86s like we saw. 86s, 85 with the Lamar and Tyron. Let me show you those sets. So what do you guys expect coming tomorrow? Packs, obviously. What will the market do? What will the market do for Superstar MVPs Part 2? Probably a similar thing that happened with the Part 1, right? It basically stayed the same because a lot of people use the training reroll for these Superstars to go. So like Tyler Lockett, Tre'Davious, and then these two are that part. So now what I think is a good idea to do is maybe have some golds ready, right? Because when these cards come out, they're going to be insanely high priced. If you already have golds and golds enough, you could reroll right at launch to get them, or you can have them to do these sets. So, right, exchange 576 to 78 overall superstars to earn a random 80 to 82 overall elite superstar every player. Now, they could say, hey, you can only exchange set 2 superstars for a random elite, but I would assume they're just going to increase these sets, maybe add another part to this, or maybe add more portions here. But I would think old golds could go on the new stuff. I won't say with 100% certainty because anything can happen because it's EA. But I don't know. I would have training ready to reroll. I think that's the best possible thing, right? Having training ready rather than cards is probably it. Coins are always king, but for a reroll promo, training is pretty close to it. I could totally see training going up again as it's demanded to reroll for the new content. Zeke and Myles Garrett aren't nearly as powerful or as popular as Lamar Jackson is. So you have a little bit of that factoring into that, where like Lamar Jackson, what he did to the market, he rose it because people are re-rolling for him, trying to get him, because this is basically the best card in the game. There's no card out there in the game that's better than this Lamar Jackson. He is literally an offense in of himself because you just run around. I've seen him swerve out 90 speed guys that are chasing him, that like spy him, running them down. He just went, just outran the computer, didn't even put a skill move on or anything. Tyrann Mathieu is also really good too. So I do think these two are actually better than the two that we're getting tomorrow. So I don't expect huge movers and shaker. Obviously, Julio Jones, if he is the limited like it's speculated on, he can provide a lot of pack opportunities. So people could rip for him. But I recommend for limiteds, don't buy day one. Buy the last day they're in packs. Generally, after that, they go up in price. Obviously, nothing's guaranteed. But it happened with Gronk. It could happen again with Julio. That's just a regular Madden tip that we've been doing for years. Snipe, I would definitely look when people are opening in the morning, snipe cards, because when people get packs, they want to get coins ASAP to try and get cards they want or try to build a coin stack. So I would definitely recommend sniping in the morning as cards and packs are open. Probably in the like low elite range. Maybe you could just filter by superstars, superstar MVPs here. Filter by mid elite. But you can always, if you really feel like you're going to get lucky, if you do, punk, which you probably won't, it might be a waste of time. You can go on this big filter, right? The 88 to 89 where the big ones are going. And you can see if anybody puts something up for like 23,000 instead of 230,000. That sometimes happens. It's very infrequently and almost not worth doing. Otherwise, mid filters aren't terrible as a lot of these things will go up. I would assume there's going to be quite a few snipes there, so definitely look for that. But yeah, definitely look to complete sets right away with your rolls and kind of sell right away because it's a falling market. I mean, it's never a good idea to try and catch a falling knife because you could get cut. You can get burned that way if it's a fire knife. So that is just something to think about. It's not a bad idea to have your training ready to go tonight to re-roll for like a similar amount, right? Get a similar amount of training tonight as you had going and what it would take you to do Lamar tomorrow. And then basically make Zeke or Myles Garrett with and then, try and sell it right away because people will buy expensive prices right away. That's just how the market happens. But it's so weird because like sometimes like market's high for a couple cards and then it like crashes and then it kind of goes back up to like it's more equilibrium. So try to if you're riding the wave, try not to ride it too low. But it is what it is. So there you go. There you go. Do I suggest investing in golds? I know I don't think it's like a great idea to invest, but I think it's a great idea to have some on hand. And so you can do the sets, like I said. But investing in them, they could go up. I don't love it, but it might not be a bad idea if they do on the set. There are better investments to make, in my opinion, or things to do with your coins. But yeah, maybe invest in cards. Maybe the prices of cards go up tomorrow for that reroll, but I'm seeing a pretty standard day tomorrow. Saturday we could see a little bit of a dip, like we did last Saturday because of those packs. It's like the weekly cycle we talked about. But that's what I kind of want to go through. Yeah. One more thing, it's really cool to see MLB The Show giving drops to all their creators. Please, Madden, do the same thing for Madden Ultimate Team. Give drops to all your creators, not just your one or two people that you really like and you want them to be boosted, because it just kind of like screams favoritism. And I can say personally, I don't know, maybe the consumers don't mind it, but I can say personally, I'm not a fan, but I would stand to benefit if it was drops on everybody's channel. So there's arguments both ways for it. You know, boost up the guys that will talk good about you, so it's better marketing, versus just giving it to the community as like a goodwill feature. It is what it is. I'm not gonna chat too much on it, but it would be nice. That's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think. What are you doing tomorrow first when the promo drops? Until we see each other again, which is tomorrow morning, I'll see you.